Hello, everyone. It's Charlton. Please subscribe to my channel and tap the notification bell. I'd appreciate it majorly. Owen Benjamin's channel has been taken down, or his main channel, and then his backup channel. Owen Benjamin Comedy was the main one, and Owen Benjamin Live. That's legitimately taken down. That's not somebody taking down their own channel and saying their channel got deleted. So he made a video a couple days ago saying that some YouTube insider had told him his channel was going to be taken down on the 10th. So it's not the 10th, it's the 4th, but it's happened, and there's pretty obvious reasons of the nature of what he talks about a lot about whatever. So, I've made this video like 4 times, and every single time I sound like a complete nut job. So I'm not gonna go into my crazy theories about his channel and many others that I think, but I just can't Rose. I can't help myself, about some thoughts I have about these other channels like his own, who he fights with sometimes. These fights, whether they're real or fake, and I do suspect sometimes they're fake. And they all have one thing in common for the most part. They all have one thing in common, and is they're all pro-Trump, dude. They are, and they fight over this. One is is against Israel and says terrible things about Israel, and the other one, defends it and on any issue. And it's so basically, the Trump campaign can appeal to every constituency out there and not lose anybody, and have, these little, I guess, I was going to say tribalism within the Republican Party, but I hate that word. I've gotten so sick of hearing that word. I think that's the first time I ever used it. But anyways, you're gonna say this sounds so crazy. I think these channels, they all became like unghosted on October 4th. You're not going to understand anything of what I'm saying, because it's probably not true. Because it probably is crazy. That it's just I'm just, imagining these things and coming up with some elaborate idea when it doesn't mean anything. Maybe. Very possible indeed. But on October 4th, this large group of channels that had been ghosted sort of for some time, and one of the channels, one of the main channels had announced that they were ghosted, and then many of his colleagues, that these channels collaborate with each other all the time, were all ghosted. And they all became unghosted at the same time on one day on October 4th. And I honestly believe that was, and that's like 6 days before the October 10th, when 2 dudes were indicted, Lev Parnas and Igor Fruman, okay? Don't ask me why. Something in my gut tells me that day that they were unghosted, some huge trusted flagger knew, who was working with these channels that collaborate with each other, that pretend to be this and pretend to be that, And even if they're not making money on YouTube, they're being paid with campaign dollars somehow. And he was one of the channels that I kind of put into that group. Whether he's part of that or not, I sound like crazy. That's it. His channels were taken down. All right? And that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below. And I'll see you in the next video. Later, man.